Hey everybody, I'm Jennifer Rust, owner of Creative Profit Planning. I help retailers maximize their profit by maximizing your sales, minimizing your expenses, and putting the right inventory in the right place at the right time in your stores in order to put the most profit on your bottom line and the most cash in your pocket. Today, I have been asked to provide a tip for you that would help you do the same. Anita Demetropoulos asked me to do this, and she and I brainstormed on topics, and I think we came up with a good one for you. So today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference between cost of sales and cost of purchases. It's not unusual at all for me to go in to do an analysis of a business, and the business owner, the store owner, often tells me, Jennifer, I don't understand. My accountant tells me that I'm making a profit. He says I made a profit. I have to pay taxes, yet I have no money in the bank. My debt load has increased, and I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong. And so often the answer to that is that our accountants look at our sales minus our cost of sales and say, okay, here's your gross margin. Here's all the money you had left to pay your expenses at the end of the year, and your expenses were X amount of dollars, and therefore you have this profit that you have to pay taxes on. But from a reality perspective, what you're really feeling in your bank account is not cost minus cost of, or sales minus cost of sales. It's sales minus purchases. And those purchases are the actual amount of money that you took out of your pocket this year to pay for inventory in your store. So even though your sales minus cost of sales might give you a certain gross margin dollar, your sales minus purchases might tell a completely different story. And the difference might be the amount of inventory that's still sitting on your sales floor unsold, but you still had to pay for that inventory. So you very well may show a profit on paper, but show a cash loss. Therefore, you have no money in your bank account. You certainly don't have the money to pay those taxes, and you may even have seen a substantial increase in your debt. So to fix that problem, and as you come into your big holiday buying season, I would really encourage you to drill down on those purchases you made last year, see what really worked and what didn't work, and adjust your buying accordingly. And as we go into this season with so many unknowns, I would encourage you to be conservative. A wise man once said to me, I'd rather cry over inventory. I'd rather cry for inventory than cry over inventory. And meaning, you know, if inventory is a little scarce, you might lose a few sales dollars, but you may be much farther ahead than you would be if you bought 12 of something and only sold one. So you really need to dig into those purchases from last year, dig into what you sold, take into consideration that, you know, how sales have been right now and what your sense of how your holiday season is going to go, and adjust those purchases accordingly. I hope that was helpful to you. If you want to hear more about this topic and several others, I'd love to see you in my presentation at the Astor Camp on August 6th. I also have a Facebook group called Kids and Toy Store Chiefs. It is a Facebook group. You can search for that in Facebook. If you're a retailer, I'd love to see you join me in that group where we talk about many of these types of things. So have a wonderful day and a wonderful holiday buying season, and I look forward to seeing you at the Astor Camp on August 6th.